trying to get my camera set up. I'm out here on my some of my stuff that I planted. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'll turn the volume up on the video. Hopefully it'll work because I don't have my microphone hooked up yet. I've had it a couple years. Okay, well, I found some plants on sale. I found some cabbage, and I found some Brussels sprouts, and I found some. I thought I had more. I had bought more than this, but right now I've only got one broccoli and one cauliflower. And I'll bring y'all over here so you can see how they're doing. I guess I've had them planted 2 weeks, I think. Probably 2 weeks. Yeah. So, I know my camera needs to be tilted up. I'm probably going to have to fix that because it's kind of getting on my nerves. But, yeah. Okay. Maybe that's a little better, I hope. I just can't set the camera back too far, or I would. I'd set it back further. But then you won't be able to hear me. So, but, okay, so I'm just out here kind of just giving everything a little tender love and care out here. So I'm going to bring the camera over here in just a minute and show y'all what I have in here. And this was an old swimming pool, of course, y'all can see. And I use these other swimming pools too over here. I've got I got 4 of the kiddie pools, and they work really good for either container planting or or also like raised beds. So yeah, they work good. And this right here I just filled full of some old dirt, and then I mended the soil, you know, and went from there, just kind of like you would it in your garden. So yeah, so really no difference when you have do something like this right here, because you're gonna have old soil and you can reuse it. I keep adding back dough every year. Add more back dough and black cow, and then I'll put some fertilizer, organic fertilizer in. So, and depending on what I have planted, you know, different plants like different fertilizers. So, but hopefully you can hear me over the Houdan chickens. I let them out so they can roam around and clean up the yard some. So I've got 4 down here, and I'm going to do some switching out with my chickens. I've got some silkies that I want to bring down here because they're smaller and they really can't get up to roost because they can't fly really. So, you know, they're just like a little fur ball really. So I'm going to bring these silkies down here so that way I won't have to worry about them on the ground inside the coop. You know, this kind of scares me because they can't get up away from predators. If there was predators, you know, but I know sometimes predators can still get them. But I think they'd be safer down here. So I'm gonna bring them and swap them out with the Houdans over there, which is mostly roosters. As you can, every morning I'm gonna have to do something because all I hear is crowing in the mornings, like starting about 4 o'clock in the morning. So and it just keeps going on and on. So, and I'm gonna have to maybe move some coops around. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm gonna bring the camera over here and show you what I got going on. So, yeah, there's some mushrooms right there. I keep finding mushrooms. Today is December the 13th, and I'm doing some fall winter crops. here. So I'll bring the camera over and show you what I got. Okay, so here's what I got. Let me put this hoe down to where I don't accidentally step on it and it knocks me silly, knocks me upside my head. Every gardener that's probably happened to every gardener. A rake will do it too, and a shovel. Just got to kind of be careful with doing that. Just make sure you don't back into it and boom. Okay, so I took my gloves off, which I should not have done because I got my nails done for the holidays. So I usually do that during the holidays because that's really the only time that I'm not doing regular, just work outside that will tear up all my fingernails. Anyway, so, but yeah, I got them done for Christmas. But yeah, here we go. What we got here? Yeah, so we got Brussels sprouts. And it's what I like seeing is that Chef Jeff's because that seems to be some pretty good plants. So, and I raked this stuff up on that one too much, really. Took my gloves off and I need to go find them. Okay. So, okay, there's the Brussels sprout. Okay, I've got 2 more Brussels sprouts, 3 more Brussels sprouts in the house. And I said I was going to do an experiment to see how if they did very good in the house under grow lights. And I got them beside a sunny window too. But to tell you the truth, they're not doing that well. Matter of fact, some of the leaves are turning yellow, and so this one, it looks really good and healthy. So I think I'm going to go get those, and I think I'm going to put those out here. Yeah, plant them beside this one here. So, and then I'll have 4. So, yeah, okay. And see what we got here. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I had some goldenrod growing in this. Oh my Lord, man! Then that root system's crazy on that goldenrod. Goldenrod's good. It's medicinal. You can look it up to see what it's, because I can't remember what it's for. I think it's for like colds and stuff like that. But it is, yeah, goldenrod is medicinal. Okay, so we got. Oh, this is a broccoli. Okay, this is my other broccoli because, yeah. No, just got one broccoli. Just got one broccoli. I was looking around, but yeah, that's my broccoli. Just got one. And like I said, I've had these out here for about 2 weeks. And they're looking pretty good. I haven't covered them up or nothing. And we've had some pretty heavy frost, but I haven't even covered them up. Got me some row cover. Since I'm going to be doing some of this, I wasn't even going to do a fall garden, and I usually don't. This is my first one, but if these do good, it's actually my first experience. So this is my cauliflower. Yeah, Chef Jeff cauliflower. And so we'll see how that does. If they do good, like I said, I'm going to start raising some fall and winter stuff. Why not? So, okay, and then we have kohlrabi. Yeah, I was wanting to try this because I'm not a very picky eater. I know some people don't like kale and stuff like that, but I'm going to try this, see if I like it, because I think I probably like it, Okay. But yeah, this will be my first time growing kohlrabi. And I'm just going to go around in circles here. Then we'll get that one in the middle. Yeah, so you see even this out here, I mean, it's frost. Like I said, we've had several frosts. Okay. And this is a Swiss chard. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to like the Swiss chard. It seems like it's like the texture of the leaves and stuff. I wish I had some spinach out here. But the textures of the leaves are like spinach. So, yeah. So we're going to do a Swiss chard. and I'm probably gonna love it. See, I want to do things for salad because that store-bought salad in a bag, it's just it don't last what 2 or 3 days, and time you can't even get you a salad before it's ruined. Besides that, it's got all kinds of chemicals in it that you don't want to eat. So so I decided to try to raise my own. And I got some lettuce going in the house too, but I might transplant some of it out here because I'll tell you why. I do have it by a sunny window, but because of the banana trees, they got huge, they were in front of the window. But when it frosts, of course, it kills the leaves off of the banana tree. But still, they weren't getting quite enough sun, so I've come out and cut some of those, cut some of the dead limbs off of the banana tree so they could get more light. But this is this is a cabbage, and it's the lake cabbage. Lake cabbage. Okay. Like I said, now I have tried to do some cabbage, but not during this time of the year. It was more spring, but they didn't do that well. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't have my stabilizer hooked up today either. So, and I've got to learn more about my stabilizer before I can really use it that much. But I just haven't had time. But yeah, that's another cabbage, late cabbage, and I've got two more cabbage that's in a. I got two more cabbages that's in a. They're in containers, but I'll probably show you those also because they're early cabbage. Okay, this is another late cabbage. Okay, and this right here. See, this is going to be going in if they're good for. I like a lot of different things in my salad, but I don't know if this is going to be good for salads or not. But it's kind of like I think it's in the kale family. Yeah, it's a flowering kale. Flowering kale. So Yakoma red, flowering kale, and you can pick off the leaves. You don't have to pull the whole plant. You can just pick off what you want for your salad. And yeah, and same goes for the Swiss chard. Yeah, so same goes for the Swiss chard. And I don't know about see, this is more like a. I'm not real familiar with the kohlrabi. I haven't. This is gonna be my first year. Yeah. It's more like a texture of cabbage. So I've got to see how. Yeah, it's a cool season crop. Has a watery chestnut like texture with a celery like nutty flavor. Ooh, that sounds good. I love celery. The bulb, fresh, is creamy with a two-toned appearance and let's see, and got some dirt on there, and mild sweet flavor. Yeah. It's an excellent source of fiber and vitamin C. I find kohlrabi is delicious with all sorts of sauces. My favorite is to prepare it in a dill sour cream sauce. Ooh, that sounds really good. I know I would love that. I'm going to have to try that. Yeah, that sounds really good. Harvest is small and only about 2 to 3 inches in diameter. The leaves are also edible, and for best results, feed Feed with a liquid or slow release fertilizer. Okay. Yeah, the slow release fertilizer is usually what I use. Yeah, so that sounds good. Yeah, so I just wish I would have got more of that now. Yeah. So, but I'm going to see how well they do. And like I said, it's my I just don't usually have time to do a fall garden. And I just thought to myself, you know, I want a salad whenever I want a salad, you know, and I don't want to have to uh, use store-bought greens for my salad. So yeah. But yeah, just thought I'd show y'all what I was doing today. Out here cleaning. I'm going to try to clean up the yard some, and because it needs it. It's getting pretty bad. And you know, I'm going to tell you also, I have in this little kiddie pool here, these okay, these onions here. You know those bunch onions you get at the grocery store? That's what these are. I mean, you can do that. You can put them out in your, and then I'll come out here and pick some off. And you can also, you know, grow them inside too. But you'll have those green onions, you know, until you pull it up by the root, and then you can eat the white part too, you know. But as long as you leave them out here, they'll keep producing, and that's what I'm doing. I've got some. I planted some. Looks like I had a dog in here, huh? I wonder who did that. I wonder. Looks like about the size of Gunner's feet to me. Huh. I wonder if he knows anything about this. But anyway, okay, so I have also planted some garlic. So I hope I get some garlic, because I use a lot of garlic. I see some coming up right here. See it? See the garlic coming up? I don't know if you can see it. Right here. There's a piece. Can't find my finger because I can't see because of the sun. Okay. There's a piece. There's one coming up right there. Yeah. So, and then there's one right beside it. Or I thought it was. Oh no, it's right here. Right here in front of it. There's one coming up. All right. That's awesome. Yay. I hope that it does well. Here's one too. Here's one. I hope it does well because I use a lot of garlic in my pickling and canning and stuff. I use a lot of garlic. And it's not the cheapest. It's not the cheapest thing at the grocery store. I tell y'all, it can be expensive if you have to buy a lot. And this is one. That's one, and it's all the way up to here. I didn't even notice that. But I didn't even notice. But that's a garlic right there too. Awesome. Makes me feel so good. I hope that it works out. Now on garlic, it's best. Well, they require they require to be planted. I see some more coming up over here. They require to be planted in the fall, and they need to have they need to go through a freezing process. So the actual garlic bulb needs to go through a freezing process before it starts. I don't know why, but before it starts producing, the first year it'll have to have a. I don't know what happens if you don't let them go through. Now I have planted some and they haven't come up, and maybe that was because they didn't go through, you know, a freeze or something. I don't know, but they came up and everything, but they just didn't do anything, and they were planted in one of these beds. But now I've got garlic coming up, y'all, and I just hope I'm gonna add some back toe to this, fill it in where I see puppy dog footprints. I'm gonna get on that boy. I am gonna get on that boy. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna show you the other two cabbage I have. It's called early cabbage, and I got some greens planted too. I think I might have showed those on another video. I'm not sure, but Oops. Sorry, y'all. See, I need to clean these out right here, but see, once you plant those bunching onions, you know, the green onions that you get, you can get them at the grocery store. That's where I got these at. And in the produce, you plant them, and you'll continue to have green onions. So, and I like green onions. Yeah, well, I like just about any onion, really. I like garlic. I like pickled garlic now. I like pickled garlic. So, but yeah, and I do make pickled garlic too. Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna take you over here, and we're gonna go see the other two cabbage. This is what I'm doing today. I'm gonna get this job. I got a lot I want to get done today. I hope I have a very productive day. But yeah, that was my first thing. I went ahead and kind of gave this a little TLC. So, okay, let's go over here and see these other cabbage. Okay, here's one I have planted. I just planted it in one of my containers here. That's the Chef Jeff Early cabbage. So that's the early. It's looking pretty good. I might pinch this leaf off right here. There. And let's see. It's looking pretty good actually. So it's still early. Like I said, I've had them planted for two weeks. So, but they're looking good. They're actually looking, like I said, better than the ones I have inside. Some of the plants I have inside. The Brussels sprouts that I'm going to bring out and put in that raised bed swimming pool. Yeah. So this is this one looks like it might be getting a little bug bites on it. And the only thing I use, and you've heard me say this before if you've seen any of my other videos, is neem oil for bug control. Yeah, that's the only thing I really use. I don't use any kind of chemicals, anything harsh, anything, you know, anything that we shouldn't be ingesting into our bodies. So, Chef Jeff cabbage, early. It's another early, but yeah. It's looking pretty good. Like I said, I need to spray a little bit of neem oil. Oh, I got a good deal on some neem. Well, my man got a good deal on some neem oil, and it's like $2 a bottle, squirt bottle. Yes. So let me tell you what, he brought me that big old gift home, and I was so proud. And I'm gonna go get a bottle of it and spray on here. Yeah. So, and now my neighbor's dogs are going to start their barking like they always do. Y'all, okay, we're going to do an experiment. See, we're doing an experiment. Now, I never finished my experiment with the copper rods, but this right here is a piece of copper that I've just stuck down in there, and we're going to see if the other one does not have one. So we're going to see if there's any difference between this plant and that plant over there, due to, let's just see if if it makes a difference, the copper or not, you know. Now, I believe it does, because I had a copper rod like this beside a sunflower. Let me tell you what, that sunflower got so big and just huge. It got huge, and while the other ones were not nearly as big as that. So we're going to see if it'll work. So, yeah. So I like doing little experiments. Yeah. So, all right. I was thinking, was there anything else that I wanted to show y'all right now? Yes, the banana tree. Let me go show you these banana trees real quick. See, the banana trees. This is what they do once they get frostbit. Okay. But you know how beautiful, oh, they are so beautiful in the spring. When they come, I just love them. And they're there for shade in the summertime, because the house gets, you know, it gets the south sun So yeah, it's south facing. The house is south facing, and yeah. So it when the sun would be on the house, especially in the afternoon, oh, it would just make the house so hot. So we decided to get a couple banana trees, y'all, but these banana trees went crazy. Okay, I had no idea they were going to get this big. And so, yeah, that's the banana trees. You know, one of these days I'm going to fix that door up there and have a front door, but we don't never use it. But one day I maybe like to start using it and everything. But see, look at this banana tree, y'all. Look. Now this, I've knocked them back away from the window because that's my window. That's my window that I have plants. So, but I've knocked the banana trees, the leaves. I've tried to trim them because they were worse than this. But that one tree, I'm not sure. It's so big, and it's so close to the house. I might have to get it out of there. I'm not sure yet, but I probably need to because it's so close to the house, and the roots are just getting bigger and bigger. So, yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting and not only it might be the reason that they're doing all this. I sell banana trees, y'all. I sell banana trees. When they come up because they have the babies every spring, they have the babies. So I do clean these out. I mean, I thin them out, and I sell the banana trees, and these are hardy banana trees. So, but yeah, but they've gotten so big, and I've never seen banana trees like I see other people's banana trees, and they're little, But our sand is very, very our sand, our soil is very sandy, and they love sand. So I'm thinking maybe that might have something to do with it. And all I do is, I let the leaves fall down and cover up all the roots and stuff. And I just I try to leave it there for insulation from frost and stuff. And so far, let's see, we're going on our next spring will be 4 years, 3 or 4 years that they've been planted, and they have multiplied. And yeah, but if you need somewhere that needs to be shaded, get you a hardy banana tree. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching, y'all. I just thought I'd make a little video before Christmas gets here and everything, and less than 2 weeks to go. Haven't been doing a lot of videos. I've been busy trying to get everything taken care of at home because with all that I do, some things get neglected, and that's just going to happen. So, but I've been working on that and decorating for Christmas. And I hope you can hear me over the hoodans because they're very loud. Actually, that's not the hoodans. That's actually the bantams back there. Yeah, the bantam roosters, which are something else. They're cute as can be, but they can be temperamental sometimes. But I love them. They're so cute. I got a banty hen that is setting on eggs. So I've got to take the coop that the bantams are in. And I've been planning to do this. I just haven't done it yet. And I'm going to make a little brooder on top and put her in it with her eggs, and we'll put her in there and, make sure it's secure and everything. So she'll be away from the other chickens. And so when they hatch, and she can take care of them. So that's one thing about having a broody hen, you know, other than, you know, of course you can incubate eggs, but then you're going to have to take care of them until they're old enough to be left alone, or until they're old enough to be put outside in the elements and stuff, and yeah, and away from in a cage where no predators can get to them. So yeah, but okay. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a very, very, very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to try. I'm going to try so hard to be productive today. I've got quail eggs I need to go peel. I got a lot to do. So, but yeah. But I thought I'd just go ahead, since it's a really pretty day, I thought I'd go ahead and make a video. And show you what I've been up to lately. So yeah, but as soon as I get I haven't shown the coop, what I done to the coop. It started out as a chicken brooder, then it turned into, now it's a coop for my Banny's chickens. So, and I haven't shown you what I've done. It's got a roof. I got a roof on it, and it protects them from the rain and everything. So, and I don't have to worry about them getting wet. But I'm gonna wait and show that. I'll probably just make another video and show y'all that. But turned out pretty good, I think, for using mostly scrap lumber. So, but okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. All right, bye-bye.